Hello everyone and welcome back to my class. Today in this video I will cover class 7 maths chapter number 13 exercise 13.1. So in the previous video I have given the introduction part of this chapter, exponent and power, isn't it? So we have learned what is exponent and what is power, as well we have learned some law of exponential, isn't it? So law of exponential, which is very important for our senior classes also. So here I will explain exercise 13.1 question number 1. So question number 1, here it is given, find the value of 2 power 6. So which is the base here? Base is 2, isn't it? So what is the power? Power is 6. That means 2 is multiplied how many times? 6 times by itself, isn't it? So what you will do, 2 into 2 into 2, how many times you have to do? You have to multiply 6 times. So you will get how much? 64. Okay, so 2 to the power 6 is equal to how much? 64. So we got the value for 2 to the power 6. Now in the same way, second question is given 9 to the power 3. That means 9 is multiplied with 9 how many times? 3 times, isn't it? So 9 into 9 into 9. So 9 into 9 into 9, you will get 729. So what is the answer for second one? So answer is 729. So in this way you will solve this question. So remaining question number 3 and 4 I kept as a homework. So please try to solve this homework and send it to me. Okay, and any doubt you can ask me or you can comment below in the comment section. Now come to the next question of this exercise, question number 2. So question number 2, here it is given, express the following in exponential form. That means we have to write in the power form. Okay, so exponential means what? Power, isn't it? So we have to write the given following expression in the power form. So what is given here? 6 into 6 into 6. So 6 is here multiplying how many times? 4 times. That means what we have to write? 6 to the power 4. Okay, very simple. So what you will write? 6 to the power 4. In the same way, question number 2 and 3 is your homework. Now question number 4. Now you can see here question number 4, 5 is multiplying how many times? So 5 is multiplying 2 times. That means you will write 5 to the power 2. Okay, so you will write only for the same base. Okay, you will not write for the different base. Now 5 and 5 same base, isn't it? So how many times they are multiplying? 2 times. So we have to write 5 to the power 2. And what is the remaining expression? So remaining is given 7 into 7 into 7. That means 7 is multiplying how many times? 3 times. So we have to write 7 to the power 3. So when you will convert this expression into power, what we got? 5 to the power 2 multiplying with 7 to the power 3. So this is the answer for question number 4. In the same way, question number 5 and 6 is your homework. So how you will do it? This is very simple, isn't it? Just you have to write them in the power in the exponential form. Okay, so any doubt you can ask me without any hesitation. You can ask me. Now come to next question, question number 3. Question number 3 is given, express the following numbers using exponential notation. So using exponential notation means using power notation we have to write them. Okay, so first one is given 512, isn't it? So what is given here? 512. So this 512 we have to write them in exponential notation. So how you will write? First you will find them their factor. Okay, how you will find the factor? 512, you will find all the factor in this way using prime factor method, because we have already learned all this in the previous class or previous exercise. Also we have learned in the previous chapter. Now you have to find the we have to find this factor, isn't it? So all is divided with 2. So 512 is divided with 2. So you will divide with 2. So you will get this, isn't it? 256. Now 256 will again divide with 2. 128 times. Now again 128 is also divisible with 2, isn't it? So how many times? 64 times. Now again 64 is also divided with 2. How many times? 32 times. Now again 32 is also divided with 2. How many times? 16 times. Now again 16 is also divided with 2. How many times? 8 times. Now again this also divided with 2. How many times? 4 times. Now again this also divided with 2. How many times? 2 times. Now again 2 will be divided with this 1 time. So how many 2 we got? So we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, then 9, isn't it? So how many 2 we got? 9 2 we got. That means 512 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 9 times, isn't it? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, then one more 2. That means what? You will write 2 to the power 9. So we have written 512 in the exponent form, isn't it? So what is the exponent here? What is the power here? 9, isn't it? And what is the base? Base is 2. 2 to the power 9. So in this way we have to break them. Now what is the second question? Second question is given 343. 343 is given, isn't it? Now 343 I will keep as a homework. Now I will solve question number 3. Question number 3 is given 729. So I will solve for 729. So here you can see 729, isn't it? So 729 is not divisible with 2, isn't it? So it is divisible with what? 3. Okay, it is divisible with 3. So how many times? 243 times. Now again 243 is not divisible with 3, so it is divisible with what? It is not divisible with 2, isn't it? So it will be again divisible with 3. How many times? 81 times. Now again 81 is divisible with 3. How many times? 27 times. Now again 27 is divisible with 3. How many times? 9 times. Now 9 is divisible with 3. 3 times. Now 3 is divisible with 3. How many times? 1 time. So how many 3 we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 3 we got, isn't it? So what you will write? 729 is equal to 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. How many times? 6 times. That means we can write 3 to the power 6. Okay, what we can write? We can write 3 to the power 6. Now what is the exponent? Now exponent is 6 and base is 3. So our answer for question number 3 is 3 to the power 6. Okay, in this way we have to solve. Means if they are in number, then we have to write them in a prime factor, then we have to write them in exponential form. So thank you all of you. Now come to next question. So question number 3 I have explained. Now question number 4 I will keep this question as a homework. So what is given here? 300, 125. So first you will find the prime factorization of this value and you will write this in the exponential form. Now come to the next question. Question number 4. So question number 4 is given. Identify the greater number wherever possible in each of the following. Okay, means we have to identify which is greater. Now here it is given, first one is given 4 to the power 3 and 3 to the power 4. So for small number what we can do? We can find the value, isn't it? But for bigger number, suppose you can see question number 4. So here question number 4 it is written 100 to the power. That means 100 will multiply 100 into 100, isn't it? And next one will be multiply 2 to the power 100. That means 2 will multiply with 2 how many times? 100 times. That means it will take lot of space to write, isn't it? So in case of power, how you will compare them? In case of power, how we have to compare them? But we have to compare them by seeing the exponential. Okay, by seeing the power. So first one is given what? 4 to the power 3 or 3 to the power. Just you have to see the power. Now which is bigger here? Which is bigger? 4 is bigger, isn't it? That means which will be the bigger value? So here 4 to the power is less than 3 to the power. So 3 to the power 4 will be greater. Now suppose if you want to clear this, now 4 multiply how many time? 3 time, isn't it? So 4 for the 16. 16 for the you will get how much? 64. Now 3 will multiply how many time? 4 time. 3 2 is a 9 and 3 is a 9 9 is how much? 81. So which is greater? 81 is greater, isn't it? So whose power will be greater? That value will be always greater value. Okay, simply you have to see the power and directly you can guess which will be greater. Now second one is given how much? 5 to the power 3 and 3 to the power 5. Now just you have to see the power. Now whose power is greater? 3 to the power 5 is greater, isn't it? So which will be greater? 3 to the power 5 will be greater. In this way we have to solve. Now 3 1 you can see 2 to the power 8 and 8 to the power 2. So which will be greater? Whose power is greater? That will be the greater number, isn't it? So 2 to the power 8 will be greater than 8 to the power 2. So in this way you will solve question 4 and 5. So please write this in your notebook in a neat and clean way. I'm just explaining, so I'm writing here and there. Okay, so you have to write this in a systematically, you have to write this in your notebook in neat and clean way. So hope you have understood. So just for comparing the power, what we have to do? We have to see the power, and which power will be greater, that value will be always greater number. Okay, now come to next question. Now question number 5. Express each of the following as product of power of prime number. Now again here what we have to do, their prime factor, means we have to find the prime factor and we have to write them as the product of exponent, means we have to write them in exponential form. So first one, what is given? So first one is given 648, isn't it? So what is given here? 648. Now we have to find the prime factor for this value. How you will find the prime factor? 648 you will divide in this way, isn't it? So it will divide with 2 how many times? 3 times, 2 times, 4 times. Now again this will divide with 2, isn't it? So it will be 6 and 2. Now again this will be divisible with 2 how many times? 81 times. Now 81 is not divisible with 2 but 81 is divisible with 3, isn't it? So how many times it will be divisible? It will divisible 27 times. Now again 27 is divisible with 3 how many times? 9 times. Now again 9 is divisible with 3 how many times? 3 times. Now again 3 is divisible with 3 how many times? 1 time. So what value we got? What are the factor for this value? We got 3 2, isn't it? So we got 3 2 and we got 4 3. So what was the value? Value is 648, isn't it? So 648 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2. 2 how many times we got? 3 times. And 3 how many times we got? 4 times. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, isn't it? So how many times we got? 3 times. Sorry, 4 times. Yes, 4 times we got. Now we have to write them in exponent form. That means 2 to the power how much? 3, isn't it? So 2 is multiplying 3 times, so 2 to the power 3, and 3 is multiplying how many times? 4 times. That means 3 to the power 4. So what is the answer? 2 to the power 3 and 3 to the power 4 is the answer, isn't it? What is the answer? 2 to the power 3 and 3 to the power 4 is the answer for this question. Now come back to the next question. So next question is given how much? 405, isn't it? 405 is given. So I will show you now this question also I will solve you, and remaining 2 question I will keep as a homework. Now 405. Now 405 we have to do prime factor, isn't it? So now by seeing this number we can say this is not divisible with, this is not divisible with what? This is not divisible with 2. And we can say this is divisible with 3. So 3 ones are 3. Now it is remaining 10. Now 3 3s are 9, isn't it? So 10 minus 9, 1. So 15 it will go 5 times. 3 5s are 15. Now again this number is not, oh yes, this number is again divisible with 3. 3 4s are 12, 1 carry 15, isn't it? So 15 3s are, oh sorry, 5 how much is 15? 5, 3 5s are 15, sorry, 3 5s are how much? 15, isn't it? So means if you are confused then you have to do divide like this, okay, from 3, then 3 4s are 12, isn't it? So what is remaining? 15 is remaining. Now 3 5s are 15, so 45. Now again 45 is divisible with 3, isn't it? 3 1s are 3, means 3 15s are 45. Now again 15 is not divisible, or 15 is again divisible with what? 3, isn't it? 3 5s. Now 5 is divisible with 5 how many times? 1 time, because 5 is not divisible with 2, 3 and 1 any number, isn't it? Because 5 is a prime number, so 5 is divisible only with 5. So what value we got in the factorization? We got 3 multiply how many times? 4 times, and 5 multiply 1 time. So you will write 405 is equal to 3 into 3 into 3 how many times? 4 times, and 5 how many times? 1 time. So when you will write all this, 3 to the power 4 and 5 to the power 1, isn't it? So you can keep just 5 only. So what is the answer? 3 to the power 4 into 5 is the answer for this question. So hope you have understood. Now you can see here the remaining 2 questions, 540 and 3600, both this question I will keep as a homework. So please find the factor of this value and you can write them in the exponential form. Now come to next question. Question number 6, simplify 2 multiply 10 to the power 3, and second is given 7 to the power 2 multiply 2 to the power 2. Means we have to find the value, isn't it? So it is very simple. Let me show you. So 1 is given 2 multiply 10 to the power 3. Now 10 to the power 3 means what? 2 multiply 10 is multiplying with 10 how many times? 3 times, isn't it? So if you will multiply all this, you will get 1000. So 1000 multiply with 2, you will get 2000. So what is the answer? Answer is 2000. Very simple, isn't it? Now next question is given how what? 7 to the power 2. That means 7 into 7, Then again 2 to the power 2, that means 2 into 2, isn't it? So if you will multiply all the value, you will get 7 7s are 49 and 2 2s are how much? You will get 4. Now you have to multiply 49 with 4, then you will get the answer. So in this way you have to solve this question. So here you can see the solution. So 49 into 4, you will get 196, isn't it? So now question number 3 is given. 2 to the power 3 multiply with 5. So 2 to the power 3 means what? 2 multiply with 2, how many times? 3 times, isn't it? And 5. Now if you will multiply, you will get 8 into 5. 8 into 5 is how much? 40. So what is the answer? Answer is 40. Now this remaining question number 1 more is there, isn't it? Question number 4 I will keep as a homework. Now question number 7 is again multiplication, isn't it? This is also simplify is given. So here you can see some negative value is there, isn't it? Negative integer is given. So first one is given minus 4 to the power 3. So minus 4 to the power 3 means what? Minus 4 is multiplying with minus 4 itself. How many times? 4 times. So minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4. Now you have to see the minus. First you will see the minus. Minus minus plus. Again plus minus is what? Minus. That means the answer will be in minus. Okay. First you will see the negative value. You will see the sign. So what will be the answer? Sign of the answer. Sign of the answer will be minus. Now you will multiply the value. 4 into 4 16. 16 4s are 64. So what is the answer? Minus 64 is the answer. So in the same way for question number 3 it is given how much? Question number 2 it is given minus 3 into minus 2 to the power 3, isn't it? That means minus 2 multiply with minus 2, again multiply with minus 2. How many time? 3 time. Now minus you just keep here. Okay. What we can do? We can see the sign first. Minus minus is plus, minus minus is again plus. Now plus plus is what? Plus, isn't it? So that means our answer will be in plus. So when you will multiply 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, then 8 3s are how much? 24. So what will be the answer? Answer will be plus 24. Okay. So wherever there is a negative value, for negative value also we have to write the minus and we have to see for the sign first. So then you will see it either the answer will be in negative or in positive. Now for the remaining question number 3 and 4 I will keep as a homework. Okay, question number 3 you can do minus 3 to the power 2 means what? Minus 3 into minus 3, and for minus 5 to the power 2 is also what? Minus 2 into minus 2. Now again question number 4 is given minus 3 to the power 3. Again multiply with minus 10 to the power 3. So you can solve these two questions easily. Any doubt you can ask me without hesitation. So now come to the next question. Now here what we have to do, we have to compare. Compare means what? We have to compare which is greater, isn't it? So I have already told you for the exponential form, if the number are in power, then for comparing them we will see whose power is greater, isn't it? So whose power will be greater, whose power will be greater, that value will be always greater. Now you can see here what is the power here. This value is not matter here, just you have to see the power here. What is the exponent here? 12 and another is 8. So between 12 and 8 which is greater? 12 is greater, isn't it? That means which will be greater? 2.7 into 10 to the power 12 will be greater than 1.5 into 10 to the power 8. Okay, whose power will be greater, that number will be always greatest. Now second one is your homework. So this is very clear, you can directly say, isn't it? So this I kept as a homework. So hope you have understood. So any doubt for this chapter, for this exercise, you can comment below in the comment section. So thank you all of you for watching my video. Hope and please give like and subscription to my channel so that I get motivated to make more videos which will help you, isn't it? So thank you all of you once again, and bye bye, and see you soon in the next video.